All right, the word of today, guys, is slope-intercept form. All right, so you want to write down slope-intercept form. Let me show you the definition. Here's the definition. An equation written in the form y equals mx plus b is a slope-intercept form. The graph is a line where slope m and y-intercept b. If you need to pause the video to write down that definition, you should. This is a part of our Quizlet, Q2 Quizlet here, so we want to keep up with this vocab. All right, so we're used to seeing a graph like this, right, where the greater the slope, the steeper the line. Here's a positive slope. You could also have a negative slope, right? So you can see how that m value changes the graph. Now, let's take a look at with this b here, right? So my b value is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. It's our y-intercept, which was our word of the day yesterday, right? So there's that point on my y-intercept. You know it's 0, 2, 2 being the b value. Again, y-intercept was the word of the day yesterday. And so you can see by adjusting this, right, I could have a y-intercept of -4, let's say. So this equation would be y equals 0.4x plus -4, right? You could have an equation with a slope of 2, y equals 2x, and a y-intercept of 1 plus 1, right? And so again, there is my y-intercept of 0, 1. All right. So what is slope-intercept form? Slope-intercept is a specific form of a linear equation. It's a fancy way of saying an equation for the graph of a line here. So it's y equals mx plus b. They're just saying m and b are two real numbers, right? Here are some examples, right? They could even switch up the order on you and have the x come at the end, right? These are not slope-intercept forms. These would be non-examples, right? It's not x equals, you're not going to see parentheses. All of them have to be y equals, right? So the slope is m, the y-intercept, right, is b. So the y-intercept is 0, b, right, for the coordinate. And so the b value is the y-intercept. Here's an example, 2x plus 1, right? Slope of 2 here, right? Y-intercept of 1, right? Let's take a look at this one. What is the slope of the line? So slope, just to point out, right, slope's always going to be the coefficient. We like to highlight those coefficients. So that's a slope of 5. You check. Hey, I got it, right? Here, though, ooh, I don't see a number. You might want to remember the invisible 1. Very spooky, right? If you don't see a number there, this is actually invisible 1. Hey, I got it, right? All right, y-intercept, guys, the x value is always 0 when you're looking at the y-intercept. That was a characteristic, right? So we're going to go with b here because it's the b value. Got it. All right. Ooh, I don't see a b value here. Must be 0, 0. Equation like this would go through the origin, right? Very nice. Careful here. They switched up the order. Good strategy is to highlight the coefficient. Also pay attention to signs here. This slope is a -8, okay? So if this is the y-intercept, right, that's going to be my b value. They want to choose all that applies. So I could have one like this. Careful here, they could also have one like this, right? B is the constant here. Very nice, right? How do we find the slope of a line that is given in slope-intercept form? Not option A. It's not always the first number. It's the coefficient. It's always next to x. Very nice, right? Which of these? So this is a negative slope here, right? And a positive y-intercept, option C. Okay. All right, if I have a slope of 10, that's my m value. So y equals 10x, right? Y-intercept is a -20. Very nice. All right. Cool, guys. So those are just, this gives a little bit more on if you had to derive the formula, right? But those are all kind of the examples there, right? The main thing here is that slope-intercept form, right, is y equals mx plus b. M we know is slope, b is the y-intercept. There's an example right there. Slope-intercept form. Thanks for watching, guys.